I'm tagged out. I'm serious. Yeah, he's down. So I will call you later. Alright, love you too. Bye.
Iowa. Bow hunters speak of this place as if it were the mecca of whitetail hunting, and rightly so. However, success in Iowa is not as simple as just going out and purchasing a tag. Every inch of antler is earned through calculated preparation and meticulous scouting efforts. In short, if you do your homework, there's no better place to find yourself as a bow hunter than in a tree during the peak of the Iowa rut.
October 29th. I'm set up here in kind of in the heart of the timber on my farms, sitting on a ridge that I've had a lot of good luck with. I got to the farm real early this morning, and I saw a good buck coming to this farm. He was on my neighbor's property. He was out real early this morning. So I know there's a shooter in our area, so we've had this happen a couple times before, and we've seen him in this very spot. So we're in here, we're locked and loaded, ready to go. Halloween weekend. Gotta be in the stand. Should be a good one. He's pretty decent. I think we got a 3-year-old, pretty decent 8-point. He's out here about 55 yards. He's on a little licking branch right now. Sunday afternoon, October 30th. Jade and I just got set up in one of my new spots, and by new I mean not figured out. Took us about 35 minutes to get kinks worked out in this stand, but we're set up in the timber. We're just kind of sitting in here to see which way the deer are moving in this area. So this might not be the final tree for this stand, but we're in here. Just see what happens. We're in the middle of a couple scrapes, so should be a good night, at least to see what's going on. Pretty crazy. He popped over the hill just in front of us here, 25 yards, and was at us pegged in the tree. It was about a 10-minute encounter, and he came within about 17 yards of the tree. He's a good buck. He was a shooter, and just was pretty crazy. He wouldn't commit to coming, and I didn't have a shot where he was at 17 yards. So it was a close one. It was a close encounter, a good encounter. But we know we're in the right spot. We just might have to fine tune this stand a little bit. November 2nd. I'm in here on a new set. I just moved this set from about 60 yards down the hill here. We're in a pretty good area, but just needs some fine tune on the stand location. And that's what I came in here and did earlier this morning. I tried to be as quiet as I can, come in here. I don't know, normally I wouldn't hang the stand, leave, and then come right back to the stand and hunt it, but it's November 2nd and you just never know what can happen. So, I know the bucks are on their feet, cruising for does. I don't think it's real hot and heavy yet, but it's going to flip a switch any minute now. So I'm in here. I'm self-filming just because it's a rain day and nobody else can get off work, I guess. So see if we can have a little action here this evening. Just getting out here, recovered the arrow, got some really good blood in this cornfield. Chris Hasty come out to help me trail this buck. I had a marginal shot, so I really didn't want to push him last night, but we're on good blood here this morning, so we're gonna go ahead and creep up into the timber and just try to follow this blood and make sure we don't jump this buck, and hopefully he's already expired. We just recovered him. Oh, I'm kind of speechless. This is a great day. I'm just extremely grateful to find this buck and get an arrow in him. He's just a beautiful, beautiful deer. It's finally that time of year we've been waiting for. It's November 4th. Brendan and I are back in the timber where I killed Sidekick last year. It's a timber I come into that I don't even touch until the time's right. Perfect southwest wind this morning. We're on the downwind side of a bedding area. So we're hoping to catch these bucks cruising just like we do every year. The temperatures aren't quite ideal, a little warm, but I think it should be rocking this morning. I got a good feeling about this. Smoking. He's down. Are you kidding me? Am I done?
He's down.
Oh my God.
You absolutely drilled him.
Well, here's the arrow. Almost a complete pass through. Yeah, it's got my nog in him, but drenched in blood. Had to shoot in that front shoulder a little bit. He kind of quartered too, but just absolutely smoked him. November 4th here in Iowa.
It's about 70 degrees now. But we shot this buck about 8 o'clock this morning. About a 25-yard shot, just absolutely 10-ringed him. Ran about, I don't know, 80 yards and piled up. I was actually gonna chase only one buck this year I named Sneeze, and Brennan and I passed him last year not knowing whether he was 3 or 4, but when you have a 4-year-old like this come in and you're just in the heat of the moment, I can't let him walk. So just the gratitude of making a good shot and watching him fall, and I got to take advantage of it. That's why we do this every year. For animals like this, just love it.